Morning folks. So just wanted to make a little video for you today talking about energy and how energy affects us, how we can tune into it a little bit, and how we can use it for good. So this is just a short introductory one just to get the concept over to you. Ready? So we know that we are all beings of energy. So we know that in that if you go to the doctors and you have a brain scan or you have your heart checked, you can see that little electric pulse sort of going along on the screen, can't you? Showing the electricity inside you. So we know we have energy or electricity inside us, and that goes far beyond the brain and the heart. All of us are living beings. We have that life spark within us. And it's that energy that's within us that we tap into to get more balanced and get that elusive inner calm. So by tapping into it and making sure that it's flowing well, there's no blockages, it's not going too fast, then it helps us become balanced and calm ourselves. So just to get you to think about energy in a different sort of a way, let's think about nature first. So I'm based in Spain, but look after clients all over the world. And we've had a Gota Fria storm. So that's really dramatic, sharp thunderstorm. But when I say sharp, it doesn't mean quick. We had a thunderstorm that went on for 7 hours. And we had close to 2 meters of water. No, 20 centimeters, get it right. Over 2 days. But that's a lot of rain. So we ended up with rivers where we didn't have rivers before. And it was amazing. So the ramblers, which are what we drive on quite often, they're adopted roads by the council, but they become rivers a few times a year. And nature just has this enormous power of energy within it. So if you can think of the rivers as being like the flow of energy within us, then if it hits a big rock, then it tries to do an eddy around it and doesn't go forward effectively. So if we have big rocks where we're holding on to some kind of tension, or we're holding on to frustration or control or worrying about things, then that river won't flow correctly on how it should be. So using some of the Eastern terms, they would say that energy is called chi or ki or prana, depending on whether you're talking to people that follow the Chinese, the Indian or the Japanese traditions and way of thinking about things. But they all describe things in very similar terms, and they would all describe things very much like a river. So if you manage to find ways to look after yourself, to make sure that the two streams of energy within you that help to balance your emotions and help you feel connected and rejuvenated, then you will feel so much better about yourself than the person next door who's never managed that feat. So things like yoga can help, but you can do it through all sorts of other ways as well. But if you imagine that there are two flows of energy running through you, one goes from the top of your head all the way down to your feet and back into the ground. And the other one starts at the ground, comes up through your feet, all the way through the centre of your body and up and out the top. You want to get both of those flows running beautifully. Now, we are only human, so we do have blockages. No one is perfect, probably not even the Dalai Lama. So you have to be careful what you do and how you let other energy affect you to protect those energy flows. So in other videos and other things that I present, I will show you different ways of controlling that energy. But my task for you this morning is to just think about what situations or people make you feel bad, make you feel sort of really tense inside, make you feel angry perhaps, or make you feel completely overwhelmed. Think about those and write it down. And then think, in what situations do you actually feel really, really good? Write that down. And then try to keep an eye on when you feel really good, when you feel really bad, and compare it to what you wrote down. So just start a few sets of notes. It doesn't have to be anything posh. You don't have to show anybody else. But by just starting to notice your own patterns, it will help you begin to bring balance into your life.